How can you help your gifted child deal with their perfectionism? Hi, this is Dr. Brandy Maynard from giftedresources.com. Welcome. As a parent of a gifted child, you may have noticed that your child has high expectations for themselves and for their accomplishments. This is not uncommon for gifted kids as they often have a strong desire for perfection. However, it can lead to feelings of frustration, disappointment, and even burnout if not addressed. In this video, we'll discuss strategies for dealing with perfectionism in gifted students and how you can help them develop a more balanced approach to their abilities and to their achievements. I had a mom say to me, I feel like I'm failing as a parent when I see my child constantly striving for perfection and never feeling good enough, and I don't know how to help them break free from this cycle. Parents can help their child deal with perfection by setting a good example, encouraging a growth mindset, teaching coping strategies, and providing support and validation. Setting a good example. Parents should model healthy attitudes towards mistakes and failures and show that they too have made mistakes. Teach children that failure leads to success and help them to understand that. It took Edison over 1,000 tries to get the perfect filament for his light bulb, and it might take your child more than once to come up with their brilliant ideas as well. Number 2, encourage a growth mindset. Parents can encourage their children to see failure as an opportunity for learning and growing. Recently, I was walking down the hall with a group of students. There were 2 of them, and I was talking to them about the recent test scores that they had. And the one boy had grown 30 points, and the other boy had only grown 2. And the one that grew 2 said, I'm so disappointed in myself. And I said, why? And he said, I only grew 2 points. And the other boy said, I grew more than 2. He goes, well, on my test, I had 3x plus 7 equals 12, and I did not know what to do. And the younger boy said, I had problems like that on my test as well, and I just stuck with it. I worked hard, and I knew that sometimes I would get it right and sometimes I wouldn't. And he continued on, and the young boy interrupted him and said, but I don't have luck like that. And the other boy said, it's not luck, it's just hard work. And that's what a growth mindset is compared to a fixed mindset. And it's interesting how those 2 boys scored so differently on that MAP test. Encourage a growth mindset. Number 3, teaching coping strategies. Parents can teach their children coping strategies such as mindfulness and stress management techniques to help them deal with those perfectionistic tendencies. Number 4, providing support and validation. Parents should provide emotional support and validation for their children rather than focusing on their children's shortcomings or mistakes. We should focus on those strength areas with our gifted kids and help them to get even higher in that area. I often tell parents, I can work that 10,000 hours on my voice and on my singing, and I'm never going to be the next wonderful superstar. But if I spent that 10,000 hours on something that I am good at, which is public speaking, then I'm going to get better and better and hone my craft. Think about it like sandpaper rubbing against your craft and helping you to become the best that you can be. We can provide that support and validation for our children and help them to be the best that they can be by focusing on those strengths and superpowers. It's also important to note that perfectionism can be a symptom of a larger issue such as anxiety or OCD and might require professional help. It's a good idea to consult a mental health professional if your child's struggling with perfectionism, or hire a coach like me who understands gifted kids. In conclusion, as parents, we can play an important role in helping our gifted kids navigate the challenges of perfectionism. By setting a good example, encouraging a growth mindset, teaching coping strategies, and providing support and validation, we can support our children in developing a more balanced and healthy approach to their abilities and their achievements. Remember to model healthy attitudes towards mistakes and failures, and to encourage your child to see failure as an opportunity for learning and growth. Think about Edison. Teach them coping strategies such as mindfulness and stress management techniques, and provide that emotional support that they so deeply desire from you. By taking these steps, we can help our gifted children reach their full potential while also nurturing their well-being. Please click the like button and subscribe for more videos like these.